Hey, my name's Katie. I work here at Splice, and I'm going to show you my super budget-friendly mic setup. It consists of a microphone, an audio interface, and some fun effects to play with. Okay, so let's talk about hardware. When you buy a microphone, you need an audio interface to plug it into. I don't have that at home. I have a laptop. So this is where this Icicle comes in. Blue microphone, Icicle. It's like 60 bucks. It's amazing, and it plugs right into a USB. Then we got your microphone. This is a Shure SM58, and it's like a really standard mic that a lot of people use, and it's like around $100. And I'm sure actually you can buy it online, used, eBay, all that kind of stuff. And then this pop filter, I personally pub-a-da like crazy, so pop filters are super important for me. This broke off of like the bigger piece of hardware. Don't throw it out. You can shove it in your bag, bring it on the road, super easy. So the next thing we're going to talk about is a preamp, and that is what your vocals are going to go through and into your DAW. The importance of a preamp is to get like a really strong signal with your vocals. It can be a hardware, and you can carry it around. I don't like doing that. I think it's super annoying. So that's where we come to Arturia, where it's a plugin, and you can have it right on your DAW. You can get Arturia FX on Splice's rent-to-own for $19.99 a month. Okay, so now we have this plugin up, and what it's going to do is boost the signal without bringing up a ton of noise along with it, so you can avoid all of that like humming and stuff like that. So this is really important, especially when you're going to add effects, because a lot of those effects are going to like magnify the humming that comes along with it. So the most important features for me that I mess with are the input gain and the output trim. So those are the two parameters that you really want to start with to adjust your sound. All right, so I'm just gonna test this a little bit for you to see the difference. So, sounds like on its own. Yeah. That sounds like a lot stronger to me right off the bat. The trim always is like the extra little touch. This is probably like a good setting for my voice without clipping like crazy. All right, so let's pull up the reverb. So I'm using the Arturia Rev Plate 140. Just like makes your sound so full and nice, and I love it. So I mostly care about blend and decay on this plugin. So I'll show you, we'll pull this up a little bit, pull the decay up. Big difference. Okay, so that felt a little out of control. I'm going to turn it down, so. That's a little nicer. Still kind of ridiculous. A little bit goes a long way with reverb, in my opinion. Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay, so you can customize this however you want, but there's also up here like really cool presets that, you know, just will like add a different flavor, maybe pull something up that you wouldn't have tried yourself. So this is just the one that I just made. And then we'll start going through. All sorts of cool things that you can run through and try. All right, so a preamp and reverb are like pretty standard things that you're gonna throw in a vocal chain, but a delay can also be nice sometimes, just for like different style, a little bit of creativeness. So now we have delay eternity up, and it's currently in single right now, but it's also a dual delay, so we'll probably work in that mode, which you can switch over right here. So the most important parameter for me is feedback. So that's gonna increase the amount of delay that comes through in the signal. So just like the Rev Plate, the Delay Eternity also has like just awesome presets. And again, like I'm not totally knowledgeable about every single knob and everything that it does, so it is really fun to just go through and see what they already have available for you. So we can run through some of those. so many crazy things that you can work with. Basically, the next thing to do is play around and see what you like, see what you think works with your vocals. Every vocal or every voice is different, so like sounds different with each effect. So play around with what you like, and yeah, and then start recording. So I'm gonna record something and turn off all the effects, turn them all back on so you can see the difference and see how valuable they are. So to make this example, I pulled in a drum loop from Mr. Carmack. It's an amazing drum loop, and it's just something that I can sing along with a little bit to show this example. This is what it sounds like. All right, so let's record.
I am a poor, wayfaring stranger, while journeying through this world alone. And there's no sickness or no danger in that bright land to which I go.
All right, so let's take a listen without all these plugins on.
I am a poor, wayfaring stranger, while journeying through this world alone.
Let's go through, and I'm going to start turning them on, and we'll see what the difference is.
I am a poor, wayfaring stranger, while journeying through this world alone. And there's no sickness or no danger in that bright land to which I go.
Okay, so it sounds pretty good. The delay is like a little intense for me. So I'm gonna bring that like way down and the time down. I still think it's kind of cool, but you know, that's the point of this, is you can record your stuff and then just start like messing around with all the knobs and figuring out what works for you. And every song's gonna be different, so you're gonna want different stuff on each one. Yeah, so kind of the final idea is
I am a poor, wayfaring stranger, while journeying through this world alone. And there's no sickness or no danger in that bright land to which I go.
So I hope that you liked my budget-friendly mic setup. If you liked the video, please like it. If you want to comment, please say something nice. And if you like Splice's YouTube channel, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.